Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're shining a spotlight on one of the most underrated names in the entire watch world, Citizen. While Swiss brands dominate headlines and Japanese mechanical watches steal enthusiast attention, Citizen has spent decades quietly perfecting something genuinely remarkable, the Eco Drive. A technology that harvests energy from any light source, natural or artificial, and converts it into power, eliminating the battery change forever. These are watches that are not just built to last, they are built to run indefinitely. From clean everyday wearers to sophisticated chronographs and dress watches, today's 5 picks showcase exactly why Citizen deserves far more respect than it typically receives. Let's get started. Number 5, Citizen BM7455. The Citizen BM7455 is the perfect starting point for anyone stepping into the world of Eco Drive, a watch so clean, so wearable, and so honestly well-made that it routinely leaves people wondering how Citizen manages to offer this much for the money. This is the no-excuses everyday watch that belongs on every wrist. The BM7455 presents a slim, classic 3-hand design with a simple date window and a beautifully understated dial that works equally well with a suit, a casual shirt, or a weekend outfit. The stainless steel case and bracelet are finished with care, alternating brushed and polished surfaces that catch the light with a quiet elegance well above the price point. And powering it all, of course, is Citizen's Eco Drive movement. Charge it under any light source and it will run continuously, storing enough energy reserve to keep ticking for up to 6 months in total darkness. There are no batteries to replace, no power reserve anxiety, no trips to the watchmaker just to keep it running. It simply works indefinitely and beautifully. If you want one dependable, good-looking watch that you can put on and forget about for the rest of your life, the BM7455 is precisely that watch. The Citizen BM7455 retails for approximately $150–175 US. Number 4, Citizen AW1750. The Citizen AW1750 is where Eco Drive meets rugged outdoor capability, a sports watch built for active lifestyles that refuses to compromise on style in the process. This is the watch for the person who needs something tough enough to keep up with them, smart enough to look good doing it, and reliable enough to never let them down. The AW1750 wears a bold, sporty personality with confidence, a larger case diameter, prominent dial furniture, and a robust rubber or nylon strap option that signals adventure readiness without veering into the overcomplicated. Water resistance rated to 100 meters means it handles swimming, snorkeling, and unexpected downpours without hesitation. The high-contrast dial layout reads instantly and clearly, even on the move, and the date complication adds daily practicality. Eco Drive sits at the center of it all. No batteries, no winding, just continuous charging from the ambient light around you with a power reserve that keeps the watch running for months between significant light exposure. For the hiker, the traveler, the weekend adventurer who wants a watch that is always ready when they are, the AW1750 delivers with zero drama. The Citizen AW1750 retails for approximately $175 US. Number 3, Citizen CA4440. The Citizen CA4440 is the watch that announces Citizen's full intentions as a watchmaker, a sophisticated chronograph that delivers the functionality, finishing, and presence of watches costing 2 and 3 times its price, wrapped in Eco Drive's perpetual reliability. This is where Citizen stops being practical and starts being genuinely exciting. The CA4420 presents a multi-register chronograph dial with a clean, purposeful layout that organizes elapsed time, running seconds, and a date window without ever feeling cluttered. The tachymeter scale on the bezel adds a sporty technical character that gives the watch real visual drama. The stainless steel case and integrated bracelet are finished with Citizen's characteristic attention to alternating surface textures, and the overall proportions sit perfectly on a wide range of wrist sizes. Functions include a 60-minute chronograph, date display, and Citizen's Eco Drive solar charging, meaning the sophisticated movement inside never needs a battery, never needs winding, and maintains a power reserve of up to 6 months in darkness after a full charge. The CA4420 is the kind of watch that generates compliments and questions in equal measure, and the answer to how much did that cost never fails to impress. The Citizen CA4420 retails for approximately $350 US. Number 2, Citizen AW1360. The Citizen AW1360 occupies a rare and valuable space in the watch market. A timepiece with genuine dress watch elegance, tool watch reliability, and Eco Drive's legendary self-sufficiency, all brought together in a package that still feels refreshingly attainable. This is the watch for the buyer who refuses to compromise between looking sharp and performing flawlessly. Where many watches at this price tier ask you to choose between a good-looking dial and a capable movement, the AW1360 simply offers both without apology. The refined case proportions and beautifully finished dial, available in classic silver, elegant champagne, or deep black, give it a formality that sits naturally alongside business attire, while the 100 meters of water resistance and shock-resistant construction ensure it survives the rigors of daily life without complaint. The applied indices catch the light with a quality that feels genuinely premium, and the date display is positioned with a precision that speaks to thoughtful design. Eco Drive means this dress watch will never embarrass you by stopping mid-meeting. Charge it on your commute, and it stores enough energy to run for months. The AW is confident, handsome, and endlessly dependable. The Citizen AW retails for approximately $250, $300 USD. Number 1, Citizen Eco Drive BL5250. The Citizen Eco Drive BL5250 claims the top spot on today's list because it represents something genuinely rare, a watch that combines atomic timekeeping precision, perpetual solar power, and a design of real sophistication into a package that stands comfortably alongside timepieces from brands charging many times the price. This is Citizen at its absolute finest. The BL5250 carries Citizen's radio-controlled Eco Drive technology, meaning it not only charges itself from light, it synchronizes its timekeeping automatically via atomic radio signals broadcast across multiple global transmitters, correcting itself to within 1 second every 100,000 years. Let that precision sink in for a moment. You are wearing a watch that sets itself, powers itself, and maintains accuracy beyond any mechanical movement in the world, without a single intervention on your part ever. The case is crafted in Citizen's proprietary super titanium, a material 5 times harder than standard steel, 30% lighter than stainless, and treated with Duratec coating for outstanding scratch resistance. The result is a watch that is simultaneously feather light on the wrist and virtually impervious to the scratches and scuffs of daily wear. The dial is a masterclass in restrained elegance, clean lines, applied markers, and a finishing quality that rewards close inspection. World time functionality allows you to track multiple time zones at a glance, making the BL5250 as practical for the frequent traveler as it is for the everyday wearer. Sapphire crystal protects the dial from scratches, and 100 meters of water resistance ensures it handles any everyday water exposure with ease. The BL5250 is the watch that makes every other watch feel slightly high maintenance by comparison, and it does so with a quiet, effortless refinement that is entirely Citizen's own, the Citizen Eco Drive.